We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. David Dahl is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Merrifield ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Weak roller right side. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Billy Byrne. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Byrne.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now. Everything's clicking. To win 8 games in a row, you have to have timing, hitting, great pitching, all the cliches you want to throw in there. Well, in this streak, they're doing it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. Standing in, Frank Chavez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
He throws him on the fastball there. Frank Chavez becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Eric Hosmer is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Parra is there, and he'll make the catch. At the plate, Nolan Arenado. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Oh, he's in there.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Mark Reynolds. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Chavez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Escobar dives. What a stop. And a relay home. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Ryan Braun will begin things here against Jamison Tyone. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Braun awaiting the 1-0. And this will be fouled away.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Chopped weakly to the left. No problem here. 1 away. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Carlos Estevez is forced
now
on
pitching for Colorado.
Here's the catcher, Salvador. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Very weakly on the ground. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. To short, hit hard. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Burns going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's dead center for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Merrifield is going to get there, and he makes the catch for the second out. So striding forward now, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Favorable call in there for a strike. A man on third with 2 down. Swing and a looper to left. Escobar ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. A great catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Demetrius Diaz. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. There's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Also striding in, Merrifield, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Gonzalez coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Burns. He popped out in his first trip. This one's flared out toward left. Parra moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Arenado.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The right fielder, number 5.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Gonzalez.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Mark Reynolds is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Fouled back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen. Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Merrifield takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in to try it again, Frank Chavez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Bounce to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. So stepping in, Ryan Braun, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. LeMahieu will put this one away, and the side is retired. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moustakas into shallow left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Braun. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And he will get there to make the running play, and into the box, Demetrius Diaz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Parra is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Up next for the Royals,
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home 5th.
the shortstop.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, 0-1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
The batter, number 20.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0 delivery. Chopped in front of home plate. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Striding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Mike Minor is going to get the call in something of it.
Number 26, Mike Minor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Chavez moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Mark Reynolds. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. And this is fouled straight back. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Blackman rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. In is Gerardo Parra. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it. And that retires the side. Digging in once again, Billy Burns. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Parra comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Frank Chavez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In the air out to left. Under it is Parra, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
This is pulled into right. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Brandon Maurer comes on now, and he'll take over.
Number 32.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Try to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to. Here's Ryan Braun now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line. Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Gonzalez. 1 out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chavez on the move. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. High in the air out to center field. Burns patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
He throws him on the fastball there. Charlie Blackmon is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Tyson Wolf. Here's the ball game out of the pen.
Number 70, Tyson.
Here's the pitch. Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there. Digging in the switch hitter, Demetrius Diaz. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th. With Merrifield next to hit. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. But this will land untouched. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Settling in now, Alcides Escobar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit on the ground to short. Story brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado has room in foul territory. And this will land foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Ready once again, Frank Chavez in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Parra has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burns is there. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's Mark Reynolds. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit. His second of the ball game. In is Gerardo Parra. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ryan Butcher enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Ian Desmond will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chavez on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Trevor Story is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Kelvin Herrera takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Not a good-looking 3-0 hack there. He misses it for strike 1. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Lucroy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chavez sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll be the one to get action now. That Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the leadoff hitter reaches base as the potential tying run here in extra innings. Number 56.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's ready now to pick. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Mike Moustakas started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Arenado has it. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
Final line score for
And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. We expect a good 3-inning battle royale contest between Seoul and Anaheim. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and we are ready for some